Greetings and welcome back to our CK3 Legacy of Valyria series, where last time we built tall. We just kept spending cash and cash and cash. We did a few little itty bitty wars here to keep the Conqueror trait, and we're almost done. We almost have it. 3 more years and Valyria is rehabilitated, and then we shall make it our capital. We have 7 more years for Castaria. Right. Because it's 3 years, 4 years, and then... Oh. Alright, never mind. Add 6. So 13 more years for Castaria. And then Elvanus we've just kind of started. And that's going to take a bit. And then we've also done started Jarkanor here. Zaldridas we've done. I think we've done all the ones here. Yes. Alright, and we have those 3. And I think I was starting to go for this one so we can give to this guy here. So we can give him the High Lordship of Nucria, and since he's married to one of our family members. So yeah, we just need a bunch of cash, marriages. Speaking of which, damn, who's sterile? Sisu? Where is it? Travel Endurance, Enchanted, Vital Consumption, Transmogrification, Enact Mystery. Yeah. Did it not work? Baron. Transmogrification. Stuttering, blah blah blah, shattered vitality, sterile, feeble, imbecile, shrewd, strong. Yeah. Yes, I fear nothing. Failed to be realized, and we. Alright. Well, that's fine. We'll just have to remember once... Actually, you know what? Let's do this activity, right? Blood sacrifice of power. Do that in Oreos. Start the blood sacrifice. Then we'll have plenty, and then I'll have Sisu be non-Baron. But other than that... think then we'll focus on this stuff here. I've given cash to some people. If I can have Gyarados finally do this. Alright, so he's got 2. He's got 1 there. So he should be able to turn these into castles and whatnot soon. So then I'll have him go after Elos. And then we gotta do these ones here. And then we'll have all of southern Valyria, basically. And speaking of, Reyna, the Blood Mother. I want to arrange a marriage matrilineally to you, but also to, there you go, Aegron, our son. Aegron Targaryen, so then it's now Draconid, but it's our son still, so. And you're of the same age, so. Have your line continue on, because I'm probably going to steal one of your family members for my bloodline. Maybe Meg on here. But we'll take a look at all the other created characters in a bit. So we have 1 ruin, 1 ruin, 1 ruin. That's wilderness. Then all of this. And then we can start going after Volantis and whatnot. Or maybe, I think we'll go after all the, oh, what's this? We'll take a contract. Oh, wait, no, we're doing a, We'll start traveling again. Oh, wait, no. We're doing this first, and then I'll go after, oh, no, it's gone now. That's unfortunate. I missed it. You know what? Actually, maybe I should check and see what that was. Because that might be, you know, alchemy. Alright. So we're just going to do this first before we do any things. I tried casting the spells again, and it kept actually failing. So I'm not entirely sure. Maybe Sisu can't just have kids. It's very weird. Alright, either way. Gorzel, no. Where is he? Come on. Calicos, Apep. Here you go. There we go, Agron. Get that settled. Excellent. And what did I just spend the cash on that we just lost for it? Because we only... Oh, no, I spent it on, yeah. Doing the, power... Drops of power thing. It's fine. Let's break before Jarkanor. Okay. So what I need to do is... How is this coming along? 7 more months. I've given you cash. No. He's probably actually used it to, I don't want to send a poem. Yeah. In Gyarados, we send... cash to you. You have 802 for everything when we have this settled. And I'll upgrade that for you, and then in 4 years we should be good then. With the scroll in hand, we've also gained 1,060 gold. Okay. Let's take a look. No, nothing new. Damn it. What are you creating? Yeah, sure, sounds lovely. Nice, nice, nice. Playful dragon. What's the harm? That was fun. The monster of Valyria, as it were, since it's the largest dragon ever. Yes, 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 we can start projects. Alright. Meantime, we upgrade everything that we can in here. Upgrade, upgrading, upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. What do we have in this one? Bakeries, and then I'll hold off on everything in regular Valyria. Alright, with that said, let's just hold back. Oh yeah. Yeah. Alright. Upgrade that. We give this away so then we have a free colony to start building up. You know what? Maybe I should go for Olga's and then I can give it to to Rael here of House Draven. Can't afford it. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. We could afford it if I waited like 10 seconds, but you know, whatevs. You know what? Alright, we'll just colonize this one real quick and I'll give it away after we start doing stuff there. Hey, Askaroth! You shall be knighted. Prince Askaroth Draconid. Alright, let's take a look at the chosen one, as it were. Eccentric, ambitious, authoritative. Alright, everything like that. Hey, he's already got 1 level in Ancient. Nice, nice, nice. Military engineer, everything like that. Yeah, and we're training him to be learning. Okay. You know, I'm pretty sure we had another relative. Born under the Red Comet. Okay, Alexstrasza, yeah. That's why we named you Alexstrasza. I should have given you all the stuff as well, but... The big blood. Alright. And Rhaena Targaryen also has it, huh? Interesting. Okay, Gyarados is born under the Red Comet. So when were you born? 90 AD. Wonder when it appears. I guess we'll have to wait and see when the next one is. Third of 5th moon. 6th of 11th moon. 7th moon. Huh. Interesting. Alright, well, either way. We are now doing Zerbazian. This shouldn't take that long, so we just grant that to someone. Alright. Now with that, let's just save up some cash, and then I'll start spending it. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. Bum. Where is it? Fun and expedition. Alright, who can we send? We can send Yezgar, Aegon, or Valasho. I guess we'll send expires 28th of the 7th moon. Alright, you know what? We'll send Aegon. Bring me back a dragon egg. Yep. Alright, well that sucked. But we were sending someone who probably wasn't as qualified as they should have been. Alright. Let's just go down these. Oh yeah, I've totally forgot I can... Now we have Lord of the Skies. And now I can change what we're going to be focusing on, which... Guess we could focus on stewardship? Oh, maybe, No, let's do a Dynasty focus here. Why not? Yeah, why not? Get some renown going for us. Alright, I was just going through all of our Dynasty here and bestowing everyone the royal title. I think the only one I haven't done was Rhaegar because he's a bastard, so we're gonna leave him like that. But I believe I've gotten everyone else. Princess, Prince. Oh, no. Didn't see it because he had the Lady Regent title. But I think now I have every single person bestowed of our dynasty at the very least. Malefor has it, he's an acolyte, so he can't be called Prince. Prince, Princess, Prince. Yeah. Alright. Well, that cost about 6,000 prestige, but we finally got that done and out of the way. And now with that out of that, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was saving money so I can restore the ruins of Old Gist. I'll reclaim it personally. Actually, no. Can I actually just have you do it? Who's the ruler? Rael. Alright. Yep, there we go. Well, there we go. Begin expedition. Send a loyal vassal. Rael Draven. There we go. Go do that. And oh, we have a new dragon that enters the world. And another child. What is this? Hydra has hatched Belal. Dark yellow dragon. Alright. That's nice. And Aemon, you are Juras and crates. So we first things first. There we go. And and we'll do Festus. That's a good dragony name. Alright. Now just double check that this happens correctly. So many children. Aemond. I can't even oh, because you're already prince because you're a grandchild. Okay. You know what? We haven't named anyone, I don't think, in a while. Midnight can be friendly. Hey, we have a good throne. Of course you may go. A keck keeps content. Yeah, you can be content. That's fine. Alright, Old Gis. And I'll upgrade that for you. Until then, I think I'm just going to, fast forward a bit. So, I'm just going to save up cash. I'm going to be doing a bunch of side projects. And next time we meet, it'll be in 22 months. Alright, I lied. Immediately afterwards, White Claw appeared. He's an ugly, tyrannic leviathan. The thing that burns. So, let's just do what we did last time. And save scum the hell out of this, right? Alright. Let's see if we can slay it ourselves first. Do a barrel roll. We gained the burn trait. Alright. Lunge forward. Dive beneath the dragon, stand firm. Stand firm. And we died. Well, no we did not, because magic, baby. Alright, this time we actually did it. While I frantically climbed White Claw's back, the beast attempts to splatter me between his back and his tail. The moment is upon me. I must strike true. If I am to survive and to succeed, I grip my sword tightly, taking him to the soft dragon flesh below White Claw's jawline. With every bit of my strength, I thrust my blade into his neck. White Claw, the great behemoth of a dragon, lets out a long, earth-shaking fart as he dies. Now, how do I get his head? Yep, we're the Dragon Slayer, Ilvanas Rasizi. We did lose some body limbs and everything, but I healed us. And honestly, I'm thinking of reforging Blood Drop. into Dragon Slayer. The Dragon Bone, hilted long, crowned by a hunk of glistening polished bloodstone. So I might do that just because it kind of makes more sense. We've slain 3 dragons, right? Whiteclaw, Furzon. Oh, we've slain 5. Was incinerated and Azantes. Furzon and Azantes, but we've slain 3 on our own with this sword. So I think reforging it could be a smart idea. You know what? Let me go through some of these options here. And then if I reforge it into something, I'll show you, and then fast forward the 22 months. So I was thinking reforging ours will lose all of our benefits. So forging a new one would make the most sense, but it doesn't have, you know, the history for it. But if I did do it, I think the Stranger's touch looks the best. Pose. Just because, you know, it's a big, massive fuck-off sword. I think I demonstrated this one in our Hedge Knight series, but we settled with doing the halberd instead. I mean, I created a bunch, so if we want to take a look like through some of these, like, I didn't name them or anything because we can just load back in, but like, yep. Like this one's nice. It's just a plain sword. Widowmaker there. Old Pokey. By the Macy Kings. I mean, this one looks pretty nice. Let's take a closer look at it. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice looking sword. It's just moonlight and no, we have blood drop. This one's a short sword. Dicer, slicer. As you can see, none of them have are giving me the oomph, you know, that I like. Did I miss any? I'm not making Dawn, Dark Sister, or Bright Roar, or any of them. Did I do? I've done Dark Talent, I've done Dispute, I've done Defiance, Iron Will, Heartsbane, Ice, Lady Forlorn, Pincer. House Jest. And Remige. One's House Cargyle. That one definitely doesn't scream to me tranquility. We'll call that one Fate so I know which one that is. Seafoam, that's House Valyrian, Skin Peeler, Skull Cleaver. We'll call that one Marsil. And Supremacy? Oh, that one looks way too, yeah, ostentatious for us. Black Death. Yeah, I think that's most of them. Vigilance, Windstripe. And nope. There we go. Wormfang, Evergold, yeah, Truth, Mother's Grief, Talon, Glory, Stormy Night. Those are the normal ones. Yeah. I mean, there's always, you know, just straight up a Dragon's Bane, but... Alright, let's take a look through here. Moonlight, obviously a nice, good option. Alright. This one is it's pretty good, I guess. That one's, yeah, Widowmaker Needle. Yep. Honestly, I think we might just keep Blood Drop. But it was a good little thing there just to look at all the swords. Alright. It's about to be time. It's gonna be 21 days left, and Valeria's been rehabilitated. And let's get this going. Ooh, we've waited so long. I've also gotten all the other ruins sorted out besides Elos here. Reyna has come of age. She's turned out quite well. Very diplomatic. Very diplomatic, actually. And you know what? I'm gonna have you start going after your high lordship here. So let's have you colonize. Send a loyal vassal. So let's see here. Where is Reyna? There we go. Splendid. My son? Is hiding something about my son? I will need to make sure you discover the truth. Then arises. 1 second, I'll go through all that. The Dragon Lord treasures. 3,000 gold, 3,000 gold. Eggs. Yeah, we've already read all that. And a new dawn for Valyria. The long night of the doom continues to shatter. A brilliant new stretch of clear sky now opens over Valyria. You stand upon the highest point of the newly rehabilitated region and look out across the new walls and the stable roads. This region is a powerful new anchor in the dead heart of Valyria, adding its strength to the realm of the living. The cost was crushing, the setbacks legion, but the result is a triumph that exponentially expands the great work. The ring of the smith's hammer, the cries of local traders, the murmur of stable conversation. All these are the triumphant sounds that now swell the chorus of life. Yet as you look towards the steaming, chaotic wilderness beyond your borders, you feel the profound weight of the task ahead. You've not finished the war, but you have successfully wrested another irreplaceable prize from the clutches of annihilation. The fight for Valyria continues, but with the securing of Valyria, the ultimate victory of the living feels closer than ever. The legacy of Valyria rests more securely than before on the shoulders of the living. A new beacon of life shines in Valyria. And there we go. Oh. Oh, Lordship of Nolus here. We'll hold on to that for now. But there we go. Now to make it our capital, I need to go look up the right commands for it. Alright, so now we need to do effect. Set realm capital. Set realm capital. Equals title C equals title title C, and then I think it's just the county name, yeah, underscore. In which case, Valyria. And there we go. Our capital of Valyria itself. Let us... Oh, would you look at that. Glorious, isn't it? Wait. We have that. We have furniture that we can display. Unfortunately, because we're not the Red Keep, we can't display dragon heads. Otherwise, I would display our dragon skulls.
Oh no, we can.
Our young tide. Alright, who would we want? Is it White Claw, Hellfire? Go to the door. There we go. There's our tapestry.
Done. After years of hardship, I have reclaimed the heartland of old Valyria. For the first time in centuries, the hearts of my people are filled with hope and pride for our glorious nation. Now I am left to decide which path this nation shall take. With all my vassals gathered for me to throne, I know that the decision I will make today will echo through millennia. Do I decide to simply rebuild our homeland, as it was before the doom, or am I ambitious? Considering my current strength, I can proclaim myself into dead and declare the birth of a new Valyria with me as its one true ruler. Alright. Imperial title. We must focus on rebuilding the nation. Ancient birthright reclaimed culture. American trade, authoritative trade, alliance castrate. Of a new Valyria. Today our glorious nation is reborn. If we are to regain our own glory and strength, we must accept the simple truth. Only the purest and most virtuous among us are committed to guide our nation to its glory, ruling by divine mandate. Given my accomplishments in reclaiming the homeland, it is obvious that the divine mandate was bestowed upon me in my life. So I have followed the footsteps of the great Orient by claiming the title of Jadares. Rejoice, Valyria, for this day marks the beginning of a new era. A new age of dragons is upon us, and I shall be its
Herald.
You convert to Garrett there. We already were? Yeah. Alright. Gain prestige. We gain the Dragon Throne title. Gain the trait Jaderis. Gains the Valyrian Reborn. The Imperial Doctrine, Faith Lost, Broken Crown. Our destiny awaits. Alright. Cool. Where's the Dragon Throne? Oh, there we go. Imperial Doctrine. Gain the Jaderis trait. Destroy. Add succession law. You, gonna change? Alright. We can create the Empire of Valyria, but I want the Dragon Throne to be our... Is there any way to have this be our... Let's just see here. Return historical lands, appoint head Dragon Keeper, found new bank, fun expedition. I need to create another Blood Golem because our Blood Golem died. Alright. So I'm not entirely sure why we don't have the Dragon Throne as our faith, not our faith, our primary title. Well, let's Guardian of Tartarix. Interesting. And then there we go. And then I can destroy Northern Valyria. Alright. Well, there we go. We are Valyria Reborn. Now, how many kingdom titles do I have? Valyria, Smoking Shore, Martivia. I need to create the kingdoms of Valyria and Lokiria. But that'll be next time because I have plans. Yes, indeed. I do have some plans for us. While the rest of our stuff is, you know, being built and everything like that. We are fabled. We're glorious. We're on our way to being fabled. We're a legendary figure. Unfortunately, we cannot go any higher. The same with religious icon, because we don't have the thing. Although, I don't know, maybe... Can I change it so that we could become a demigod? We're basically already a god in training. Head of Faith, yeah, the temporal. It's a kingdom title, so it's not an empire title. That's why, huh? Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, but if I wanted to, say, change something here. One true faith. A heart.
What would be Valyrian Pantheon? The 14 who are one. Gods of Flame and Wing. The gods once were among us, but they did not walk, they flew. Alright. Where would be, like, you know, becoming old ones in the God Empress, God Emperors and Ancestors, Dawn Emperors and Empresses, the Courts of the Dawn, Bloodstone Emperor. Alright, so that's not it. Theism, Monotheist, Polytheist, Stoic Burial. I'm not entirely sure which would it be, like one of these where it would change it so we could increase our devotion. If anyone knows those ones, let me know, because I'm not really thinking of changing all of that, but I would like to know what piety or religious thing does change so that we can increase our devotion to all that. God Kings? I suppose I could go look it up, but maybe I'll do that for next episode if no one knows. But, alright. Scions of Fate. The Dragon's Law. Yep. Alright, well, either way, we have now taken our first steps into the real world of Valyria. I'm gonna have people start colonizing this area and start dishing out kingdom titles. And then we shall either, I think we'll go west first and take the the traitor cities of Valyria. Let them know that we have returned. But we're gonna end this episode here. Please leave any other comments, suggestions, all that kind of stuff down below. Leave any other lore tidbits that you guys want to talk about, theories, interesting lore, trivia, stuff like that. What else? What do you guys think of what we should do? Not what we should do, but what do you guys think of, do you think you would want to learn more about, like, Ulthos? Because I'll be honest, I know it's never gonna be expanded upon, but I would love to know more about, like, Ulthos and everything. And I guess more of Southros too, since we only know about some northern bits, but still. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave any comments, suggestions, everything else down below. Leave a like if you like, leave a dislike if you dislike, but tell me why. And I shall see you all later.